السلام عليكم، كيف حالكم؟ ان شاء الله طيبين. معاكم احمد ورجعنا بالحلقه التاسعة من لعبه داينق لايت 2. خلونا نبدا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عندنا سيف يا عيال اقلع الدمج، بس شو اقول لكم، دمج 155 مركب عليه تعديلات السم ومطور التعديلات حقت السم والاشياء. شوفوا كيف مطورها مره، يعني كلفتني موارد كثيره. قطع هذه تقتل في الزومبي النادرين وما ادري ايش. مطور حقت المقدمه وحقت الذراع وحقة المقبض. ليش اخترت تعديل السم؟ لاني قارنته بالنار والكهرب والاشياء الثانيه التجميد وما ادري ايش، وكان يعني لما يكونوا كلهم ليفل 2 السم هو اكثر واحد يعطي دمج في الكل ثانيه، كان يعطي تقريبا 60 في خلال 10 ثواني، اما الباقي دمجهم اقل، يعني يعطون 45 بالكثير 50 اتوقع. السم كان اكثر شيء يعطي 60 او 80، فطورته هو واخترت الاسلحتي. عندي سيف كاتانا يدمج 155 ومرة متحمس اني اجربه صراحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اذهب الى قاعدة مرصد جهود الإغاثة العالمية. اخر مرة هذاك القائد اللي اسمه رو او ما ادري نائب ما ادري وشو، رفض انه يعطينا معلومات عن الموقع هذا، وبعدين علمنا يوم جت هذيك لزمت عليه، بس قال ترى مدمر المكان ما راح تستفيدون شيء. فاخوينا ايدن قال انا بروح استكشف اتاكد اشوف يمكن بقى شيء ولا شيء. فهذا انا رايح بروح استكشف. هلا والله عسل هنا، دقيقة بابونج وعسل نحتاجه والله. باقي ما استكشفت شيء هنا في المنطقة هذه. بسم الله. يعني اغلب المهام الجانبية سويتها في المكان الاول هناك، خلصت ختمت الخريطة الاولى كاملة تقريبا. اتمنى اني ختمتها كاملة. تشوفون ما بقى فيها ولا شيء، حتى هذا مكملة ترى، كل الاشياء اللي هنا مكملة. هذا مقلتش، يعني انا مستكشف المكان هذا، اذا رحت عنده يطلع لي اني مستكشف، بس الحين يورين لا روح استكشفه. فما عليكم منهم، يعني اغلب الاشياء اللي هنا او كل الاشياء اللي هنا مخلصها وملفل اموري طيبه. الليفل 5. بسم الله. خلنا نجرب السيف، ترى ما جربته الى الحين. ايه هذا ليفل 3. اوف يا عيال، ضربه واحده والله، ضربه واحده. فائدة التلويت قسما بالله، لازم تلوت. خلنا نجرب على هذول معليش اتاكد بس هل هو فعلا ضربة واحدة. مرة قوي والله، مرة قوي. متحمس اجرب على وحوش اقوياء. هل هذا مكان سري؟ نايس. مخبأ عدائي الليل. فعل ماطور، بس لازم تفتح المناطق هذه عشان اذا مت مكان بعيد ولا شيء ما يرجعك ورا مرة، يعني يكون هنا في زي ريسبون زي ما تقول. في شخص هنا يحتاج مساعدة، اكيد موجودين المنشقين قاعد يهايطون عليه، فخلني اجرب الاسلحة عليهم. اتمنى العملاق حقهم موجود. مرحبا شباب. شوف نايس، ضربتين تقريبا. هذا اوكي، هذا هو العملاق. ليه سويت؟ انا اوريك. تعال خسي تعقد. نايس والله، السيف يعني ممتاز صراحة. سوي انت هنا. اوف ضربة واحدة، لا ضربة وشعرة يعني كان باقي له. في ناس يقولون لي، يعني اشوفهم يكتبون احمد اضرب، واذا بقى له شوي غير السلاح واضرب عشان لا ينكسر السلاح القوي. لا يا اخي، احنا قاعدين نتقدم ونلقى اسلحة قوية كثير اصلا. ترى انا ابيع اسلحة كثير، اسلحة قوية يعني، فما يحتاج هذا الشيء، ما احنا مضطرين نسويه. خلاص انت اسكت. تم انقاذ الناجي. اوه هذا المكان اللي تدمر بالكيميكالز. اتوقع اني شفت مدخل هنا، بس خلنا نروح. شكله بيجي فايت جامد. هذا المدخل، كيف ندخل؟ اوكي. عندكم وحش عملاق هنا؟ بليز. ليه والله ما بقى شيء. فك يا رجال، فكنا منها.
Major Matt, Aiden here.
Aiden, good to hear you, son.
You said maybe you could help me out. I'd like to ask how.
Not over the radio. Come to the ship, to the main HQ.
Oh, come on.
I'll be there soon myself.
All right.
ايوه.
What the?
كنا كفلمت يا ايدن. من ذا؟
What the? Let's get the hell out of here, Greg. Hey, wait. Stay away!
ساعدوني.
Hey! What the fuck just happened here?
وات اي والله. اذهب الى مقر قوات حفظ السلام. طيب ايش صار هنا؟ والله في مناطق كثير تشوفون الاسم هذه الاستفهامات. مرة حماس صراحة. طبعا هذه مهمات جانبية وراح اكملها بعدين. يعني ما لها دخل في القصة عادية. احنا القصة اوريدي طويلة معنا فما يحتاج ان نحط مهمات جانبية. شوف هنا بيقول لي حفرة صح؟ ولا وش ذا؟ اوه تحدي باركور لا شكرا. الحصن العائم لقوات حفظ السلام. نايس في تاجر هنا وفيه شكل عنده سلاح جامد كذا. السلام عليكم. موجود.
Here.
Report to Meyer in dispatch. The commander is on his way back from the field.
هاي شارك مات في المهام
Does Matt
بنفسه؟
often go out on field missions?
Used to be. He was hardly ever on the ship. Always in the field, always helping. That's why I joined the Peacekeepers. But lately, Matt's been acting weird. Not sure what that's about. It's been this way since before old Villador and the Renegade attack there. Now this bullshit with the withdrawal, I don't get it. Whatever's going on, I hope he addresses the men soon. Helps us understand this bullshit withdrawal.
He's probably got his reasons.
Whatever they are, innocent people are gonna get killed. But go see Meyer.
Thanks.
اوكي. اذهب الى موزع المهام. اما تمشورونا. احنا بنروح نقابل القائد يا شباب. هذا يقول ان القائد متغير ما هو يقول ما ادري ايش فيه. لا يسر لا يقعد يسوي لنا مقالب الحين. سمحتم؟
Hey, where's dispatch?
There.
لازم تلف لفة كاملة عشان تقول لي هناك.
All right, men. We take care of the UV lamps and head back to base. It should be on point, fast and easy. Go, go, go.
They've already attacked 2 of our camps.
We'll do everything we can to arm you. If needed, we'll intervene.
If you could intervene, why'd you leave in the first place? This is bullshit. Wasn't your father some famous war hero? I bet he's rolling over in his grave.
Watch your mouth, civilian. Things are tough all over. You know that.
Want something from me? Ah, you. I remember you from the canteen.
Yeah, I guess.
From the fight in the canteen?
Maybe.
Don't sweat it. You can really hold your own. I respect that. Aiden, right? Commander told me to brief you about faction matters. Missy welcomes you.
مين ميسي؟
Who's Missy?
It's the name of the ship you're standing in.
اوكي
She
انا
played a
سفينة.
key role during the revolution. Missy was meant to deliver drugs, masks, and other critical medical supplies, then return home. But by then, home was gone. She and her crew had nowhere to go.
And what about now?
Now, she serves as PK headquarters in Command Central. All directives are issued from right here.
Smart. Easier to defend than a building.
Exactly.
ما سبب ذلك
What do
الشجار؟
those survivors want?
Talking about our little argument? They want what everyone wants. Safety. Which I understand. But we have to keep our eye on the bigger picture here. And it pisses me off when people mention my father.
ما حكاية والدك؟
I don't mean to pry, but what's the deal with your father?
This again? Since you're new here, I'll tell you the short version. Classic story. Saved a bunch of his fellow soldiers, some civilians, and got a medal.
When was this?
Long time ago. Back when people were only fighting each other, and not each other and infected at the same time.
Joe, is he why you joined the military?
Pretty much.
He must have been very proud.
Sure. Why not?
Where
أنا
is
رايد
Matt?
مات.
In the field. He came across a lead in old Villador. You gotta wait. See that board? I got plenty that needs doing and not enough men. Pick
سلامات.
up some of our slack? We pay well.
اوكي نايس.
Fuck, that's Major Matt. Something's happened.
صح.
Clear the way. He's bleeding out.
باب حاطين على باب شو النقالة
Peter's
دي؟
in really bad shape.
اوه هيتور.
Take him to the infirmary. Summon the medics. We have to save him. Hang on, Aitor. We won't let you go. You hear me?
وانا سحبت عليه طلع حي.
Better hope Ader survives. We lost too many people in Old Villador. Jack will do all he can to find out who did this.
ايه. طبعا هذه مهمة جانبية لكن ابغى اشوفها صراحة لانها تتحدث عن إيتور. نبغى نشوف ايش سالفته. يقول لك اعرف المزيد عن حالة إيتور. إيتور؟ سجن هذا ولا ايش؟
Filthy herb grubber will decide my husband's fate. Is that why you
Oh,
got a
there's
medical
always
degree?
that.
To go running to quacks for magic cures?
Listen, we don't have medicine. Herbs are our only chance.
My husband has fought for you for years. You must get medicine for him, not some herbs that might poison him. Time to go, kids.
How is he?
Aitor is strong, but he needs medicine, and that, unfortunately, we don't have. We did the best we could with what we have. After the chemical attack, some plants gained healing properties. They work like an antibiotic. But still, people here have strong opinions about healers, but you can hardly blame them. The folk healers give sound advice, but it can prove difficult to follow correctly. Misremember something, gather the wrong herb, or use the wrong dosage. And instead of medicine, you administer poison. Which has happened plenty.
اوكي. ما مر العشاء.
Because if somebody messes up one of the steps of the recipe, it could kill him.
Exactly. But it's enough to listen carefully to the healer's instructions and follow them. The herbalist I know, she's talented. She's Aitor's only hope.
And what's his wife's problem?
Superstitions die hard. Margaret has helped many people everywhere. Some just don't want to admit it.
اوكي بإمكاني المساعدة.
Think I can help?
You'd be doing us a big favor. What happened in Old Villador is terrible. We've lost so many people. As far as I know, Aitor is our only witness.
So if he dies, we don't find out what happened there.
Exactly.
Where can I find this healer?
On COVID Island. Don't worry. You can trust Margaret.
اوكي. انا نساعد إيتور يا عيال. مع اني انا كنت معه يعني الشاهد الوحيد. انا علمت واعطيتكم العلم. ايش تبون فيه؟ شاهد على ايش؟ في اشياء ثانية انا ما ادري عنها ممكن. مارغريت اكسكيوز مي.
It's an emergency. Somebody there?
Who's there?
I have a man in dire need of a healer.
Shh. She's asleep.
Oh, come on,
Will
man.
she be awake soon? It's an emergency.
Margaret needs to rest. She's running herself into the ground because of those damned renegades.
Okay, I understand. But this really is an emergency. Please wake her up. A man's life is in danger.
It better be. If I find out he just has a hangover, I'll wake her up. But you'll still have to wait. Haven't seen you before. How'd you know where to find us?
From the peacekeepers.
Then you've come to the wrong healer. Get out. Haven't you all made her suffer enough?
Do we have a visitor, Gerard? I'll be there in a moment.
It's a peacekeeper.
هذا هم لست من قوات حفظ السلام.
What does it matter? Is a peacekeeper's life of less value?
Listen, you arrogant little shit. Your people call healers like Margaret witches. People fear healers when they could be helping people. Then one wrong move and you peacekeepers are quick to hang them. So you ask if a peacekeeper's life is worth less? It is to me. Worth less, far as I'm concerned.
اوكي لست من قوات حفظ السلام.
Well, I'm not a peacekeeper. I'm only trying to help one.
All the same to me.
Let him in, Gerard.
I'm just a messenger. A doctor sent me. His name's Stephen.
Doctors shun folk healers these days. Using a folk remedy would harm his reputation.
It already has. He sent me to you against the wishes of the man's family.
And who is the dying man?
His name's Ader. He's a high-ranking officer.
Margaret, don't. If something goes wrong, you'll be blamed again.
But if this goes well, perhaps it's a chance to help more people.
ايش في هذه؟ إلقاء اللوم عليك مرة أخرى؟
Blamed again? What do you mean?
The last peacekeeper to ask me for help blamed me for his own incompetence, gave his wounded soldiers the wrong herb, despite my clear instructions. And several died, blamed it all on me. I'm only still alive because Jack Matt deigned to be merciful. Decided it was a tragic accident. He spared my life, but took my eyes.
هل هذا يعني أنك ستساعدينني؟
Does this mean you'll help me?
I'm out of the herbs you need, but I can tell you where to find them. You'll be looking for a flower called the recluse. It thrives in soil soaked in toxic sludge. You will be able to pick it up safely only at night, when its petals glow. But it's not enough to simply pick it willy-nilly. Only the small petals have the healing qualities. Beware of the big ones. They contain deadly poison. Can you remember that?
Small petals heal, big ones poison. I'll remember.
We'll regret this. I assure you.
ايه ماما في الليل لازم ليل يا عيال يقول. اوكي يا ربع جاء الليل. الله يستر. شوف العاوي يا كثرهم هنا. لا 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 لا. الاشكالهم كثيرين يا رجل. لا 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 لا. تكفون. ايش هالسم ذا؟ وصلت المنطقة؟ يا ابوي ايش الزحمة ذي؟ اي هذه. هذه؟ سيرش؟ واحد. ايه؟ اوه ذا اللي يطلع فوقهم. لا 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 اسكت اسكت بالراحة. شت اب. يا ليل وخر انت وياه. هذا فوق اللمب فوق اللمب فوق اللمب. يا الله. انحش. تعال. بس. شبون دول كلهم؟ يا اخي العاوي هناك. منع حرج يا رجل. عطنا. لا 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 لا. ايه ايش صار ايش صار ايش صار؟ وين ذا؟ ديم. والله قروشه. مشكلة موت كيماوية هذه. هنا فيه. نايس. في واحد يبغى مساعد هناك بس والله ما يمديني يا اخوي معليش موت. موت موت يا رجال ايش تبغى تعيش في هالعالم ذا؟ اوكي الحين نقدر نرجع. يقلع ام الحالة يقلع ام الحالة. مكان خطير. يا الله يضربون فيني ذولا يقلع اشكالهم اكثرهم. كيف اروح الجزيرة؟ كمان مان. لا وخر. ايوه نايس. يقلع بالحالة. الحمد لله على السلامة. رجعنا السفينة وصلنا عند إتر. أما أنا أقرر العشبة. الله يستر.
How's the patient?
He's starting to wake up. Thank you for your help. You can go.
Wait, what's going on here? You went to the witch, didn't you? To this Margaret.
أحول إيش فيك أنتِ؟ أخذت الأعشاب منها لم ألتقي بأي ساحرة. أوكي لم ألتقي بأي ساحرة.
Never met any witches.
There's no such thing as witches. That's superstition.
Superstition? Witchcraft is a crime!
Please, just calm down.
What's happening?
We're losing him. Aiden, give me those herbs.
I forbid it! Keep that witch's poison away from him!
I can give him an injection to stabilize him, but it won't last long.
Did you tell her who the medicine was for? She killed his men! She should have hanged for that, but Jack Mack had Aitor burn her eyes out instead!
What?
Did you tell her? She'll have given you poison, I guarantee it.
Aiden, give me the herbs, damn it.
بعطيها إعطاء إثر البتلات الكبيرة الصغيرة، رفض الإعطاء، اسأل لوان عبر اللاسلكي. يا حبيبي عطى الكبيرة.
Give him these.
لا 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 صغيرة صغيرة. ليه ضغطت الكبيرة؟
Please, don't leave me. I told you. You didn't listen. I'll kill her for this. Get away from me.
مشكلة تكون عارف كل شيء وتغلط. أنا عارف المفروض تقول أعطى الصغيرة هي اللي تعالج، الكبيرة تقتل. خلوني أعيد تكفون. شوف شكله هو كان بيموت في كل الحالتين، لأن أعطوني يعني بالله طمنوني يا عيال اللي يعرف المهمة هذه. بس هذه المهمة لا حد يحرق. هل لو أعطيت الكبيرة أو الصغيرة أو سويت أي شيء هل بيموت؟ لأن نحس لو صار حي بيأثر على القصة وهذه مهمة جانبية، فليش يأثر على القصة وهي مهمة جانبية؟ أكيد بيخلونه يموت في كلتا الحالتين، أحس كذا ما أدري والله. ما أقدر أعيد طبعا لأن تسيف اللعب خلاص. أوكي ما في مشكلة، يلا نكمل. خلاص راح. تحدث إلى جاك مات.
Know what this is? These brass knuckles belonged first to Commander Lucas. Then they passed on to Aitor. What happened in Old Villador? It can't happen again. We have to save the city, Aiden. From the plague, from the butcher and his men. Whatever they're planning.
Okay. But over the radio, you said you have information for me.
Yes, but before we get down to that, tell me, Aiden, what do you need this database for? What does it contain?
ماك شغل يا أخي. أبحث عن شقيقتي، أخبرني بما لديك وحسب. شوف هذا أنا على قولة الشباب ذولاك إنه متغير وكذا، لا يكون تبع وولتس ويسوي أوامر انسحاب وشيء. أبحث عن شقيقتي، أخبرني بما لديك وحسب. ما راح أثق في هذا.
It's personal. Let's leave it at that for now.
I understand. That's fine. For now. I brought you here because I know that a few GRE scientists are hiding out in the city. We picked up the trail of one of them right before the renegade attack.
Sounds promising.
When I find a scientist, we'll see what they know. If they are of no use, we'll find another and another until you get the answers you're looking for.
لما يختبئ علماء جهود الإغاثة؟
Why are the former GRE in hiding?
They're afraid of the wrath of the people. People angry because the GRE spread the infection.
So it's true. The GRE brought in the virus.
Who else? They say they performed experiments in their bases. They brought in containers from Haran at night, in secret from the government. And then everything collapsed. In revenge, people captured the scientists and hanged them from lampposts.
And killed the only people who had a chance of finding a cure.
There is no cure and there never will be, Aiden. That's GRE propaganda.
ما الذي تريده؟
Fine. What do you want in return?
What do you think I want? Maybe the same thing both of us want? The city has electricity again. The renegades are on the attack. For the first time since the war ended, they attacked our outposts in the city center. But new possibilities have opened up for us as well. Thanks to the electricity, we can fire up the biggest antenna in the center, on the VNC tower spire.
What, you want to defeat the butcher using radio?
In a way. The signal will let me reach a larger number of people. Communication between settlements will be improved. We'll enlist more recruits and defend the city. And then it will be easier to find the surviving GRE doctors you need.
كيف يمكنني التيقن أنك ستساعدني؟
I'll do my part. But what guarantee do I have that you'll help me after?
You don't trust me, Aiden?
I haven't been here that long, but I can already tell that kept promises are rare in this city.
If we don't find any of the GRE scientists, I promise I'll get walls for you. You're working with Lawan, which makes me think you're looking for him too.
Okay, I'm in.
Good. The Butcher attacked for a reason. I want to make sure this city is safe, no matter what.
هذا كح من أول ترى.
You all right, sir?
Maya will share our plan with you. Go see her as soon as you can. Oh, and Aiden. You don't have to call me sir. To friends, I'm Jack.
Okay. Jack?
Meyer?
To do.
Matt told me to see you.
Yes, he wanted me to give you this. A little reward for helping us peacekeepers. A UV flashlight. Could come in handy.
Nice.
Thanks. He said something about a plan?
The VNC tower. Now that the lights are on, we can use the TV antenna to broadcast our call for mobilization. But first, we need to get to the top. And that's a long road.
Easy.
What do you want to know?
Tell me more about this radio station on the tower.
It's the tallest building in Villador. It was once a symbol of the city's greatness. Now, a symbol of its fall.
Why do you say that?
That antenna could bring the city together once more. But anyone who goes up there trying to fire it up, guess what happens?
Nothing good, I bet.
Damn right. The city's potential shining beacon is a death trap.
Damn.
We're hoping it'll be different this time. We're gonna light it up with UV lamps.
أخبريني بالمزيد عن برج البث التلفزيوني.
What makes it so dangerous?
A volatile nest inside, so we think. It's the biggest dark zone around. Once, night runners tried to take it over. They wanted to use the antenna to connect all the separate groups of survivors, give the people some hope. But they never even got close to the antenna. And in the end, the night runners were wiped out.
أخبريني بالمزيد.
Wait, wiped out? You mean every last night runner?
That's the problem. Frank had it all carefully planned. But for his plan to have worked, he'd need everyone. All hands on deck.
And that didn't happen?
Not everyone believed in the plan. So there was a rift. Frank thought they'd come around in time, but not everyone came around after all. The plan went to shit. It was horrifying. Those who heard the night runners' screams on the radio that night still have nightmares about it.
What happened to the group that refused to join the mission?
Split up, drifted apart. Whoever led the descent was branded a traitor. And the night runners faded into a shameful memory after that. We shouldn't waste time on the past. We need our heads in the game, here and now.
حسنا هيا بينا.
Okay, let's get going. Are the lights in place?
They would be, if Juan from Supplies would just do his job for once.
I take it that he didn't.
He's been playing hide and seek the last few days, and he's late. Getting on my nerves. So look in on Juan first. See what his deal is. And when you do find him, kick him in the ass. Tell him it's from me.
أجل فرانك هذاك عداء الليل اللي شفناه في الحلقة اللي راحت، هذاك اللي انجن يشرب وما ادري ايش قاعد تسوي. حلو والله بالكشافة. نايس، أداة عداء ليل، حلو. ايوه دقيقة بس. لقد حصلت على كشاف للأشعة فوق البنفسجية، يتيح لك هذا الكشاف إضعاف وإبعاد جميع المصابين وخاصة الفيروسيين والمنسلخين. عدد المنسلخين ذولاك اللي يخوفون، اللي مرة صعب. بوريكم إياه إن شاء الله. قد جانا داخل أحد البيوت وقابلتهم كثير في أحد الأنفاق، مرة صعبين. لاستخدام كشاف الأشعة فوق البنفسجية عليك التجهز به عبر يسار، أوكي، ثم الضغط باستمرار على L2، أوكي. واصل مراقبة طاقة الكشاف، حين يصل مؤشر إلى الصفر يتوجب عليك انتظار حتى يمتلئ من جديد الليل. عليك إبقاء المصابين داخل بؤر الضوء الأشعة إلى أن يسقطوا على الأرض، من شان هذا يضعفون عدة ثواني. استغل هذه الفرصة للهجوم. نايس والله، كشافتن طيبة. المهم هذا فرانك اللي كان عداء ليل شفناه في الحلقة اللي راحت، قد راح البرج هذا حق الراديو اللي على قولتهم حاول ياخذه، عشان كذا انجن، لأن كلهم ماتوا أخوياه وما أدري إيش، في ناس انشقوا، فالوضع صعب. اجمع معلومات، خلينا نشوف هذا خوان شو اسمه وينه. اجمع معلومات حول مصابيح الأشعة فوق البنفسجية المطلوبة. Hello?
Looking for Juan Raynor.
You don't appear to be on a schedule.
It's urgent. The commander sent me.
So Monsieur Jacques sends you?
Jacques?
Jacquemat, Monsieur Reina is not here. I can take a message.
No, I need to talk to him in person. Where is he?
Unfortunately, I can't help. Monsieur Reina's whereabouts are no one's business. Wait if he must. Anything else?
Matt's not gonna be happy.
Juan is not particularly concerned with the little major's feelings. Do come again.
الليل وين ذا؟ بعدين هذا ايش فيها تتكلم كذا؟ الظاهر الفرنسية ما ادري ايش.
Working on it. Meyer and Jack sent me to supply. Interesting bunch. Not like any of the other PKs I've met.
That might be because they're not PKs, Eagle Eye. Business is their true faith.
I see. Anyway, I can't track down their boss.
Juan? He likes to make himself scarce. Probably lurking around the fisheye.
The canteen?
The slick bastard's even got his own table there. Bribes the cook to bring him off-menu goods. He lives like the fall never took place.
I'll look for him there.
Good luck finding him. And good luck if you do find him.
عاد. اوكي خوان اللي هو المفروض مسؤول عن لمبات اليو في ومدري ايش اللي بيركبها هناك في البرج. موجود في المقصف على قولتهم. انا اشوف هذا اتوقع عنده اشياء كويسه. نو. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تحدث الاخوان في المقصف. خلونا نروح ونجرب الكشاف. ايوه. شوف ايش يصير فيه. nothing. طفى. اوكي. هذا اتوقع نحتاجه على المنسلخين. الله يستر منهم. والله مره يخوفون يا اخي ذولاك. خوان. انت خوان؟
Juan Rainer?
You lost, man? We didn't call for a wait.
زاحف.
I got orders to find you from Meyer and the commander. And my name's...
I know who you are, Aiden. After that bang up with the renegades, half the canteen wants to name their most precious offspring after you. Including Vinny here. But you interrupted our meal. State your purpose in one sentence, then please make yourself scarce.
Well, you know perfectly well why I'm here. The UV lamps. Meyer says you owe the peacekeepers a delivery.
And you think your barking will make an impression on me? The lummox in Chief Jack thinks he can scent his terrier, and everyone will wet themselves in terror. But what can I expect? He can't tell the difference between champagne in a crystal chalice or water from a dog's bowl. He hasn't an ounce of refinement. Isn't that right, Vinny?
I don't know.
Don't be afraid. It's not like Jack is gonna march in and have you hanged. At least not now. Vinny. When will you grow a spine? You want my attention, Aiden? Show me you deserve it. What can you offer me?
هدده. اطلب مساعدة. اقنع اخوانا الامر يستحق وثوقه بي. ما راح اهدده ولا راح اطلب مساعدة. راح اقنعه.
Look, I could help you out as easily as I'm trying to help Matt.
I don't doubt that. I've heard you were a pilgrim, but you're new here. Smashing the skulls of a few peasants doesn't mean everyone wants to lift you up on their backs. You have to be more subtle with people. Everyone has their own desire, their own price. Your pitch just isn't working for me quite yet. Try again.
هدده ولا اطلب مساعدته؟ انا هدده.
How about a court-martial? Matt can do that, right?
A court-martial? You have no idea who you're talking to, do you? Who would hash out the contracts with the suppliers? Who would feed the army, provide it with weapons and clothing? A week without me, and the peacekeepers will be left with nothing. Supply is everything. Try again, man. And don't improv this time.
بقيت لي خيار انت خلاص.
You've used up all your time. Didn't pique my interest.
But what is it you want, Juan?
Like they used to say, if you gotta ask the price, you can't afford it.
اما شي ورع ذا.
Any more pressing matters?
And
what should we try next?
Did you make headway with the pompous ass?
Never met a guy quite like him before.
I told you.
We don't have a
Come see me back at my place. We'll talk.
لوان.
Let me guess. He scarfed down 5 courses and had a hot young woman at his side.
A young man, but the rest is accurate.
He's a piece of work, all right.
Well, I need him to get back to work. Jack needs UV lamps and Juan's dragging his feet.
That'll be tough. Juan barely listens to Jack, so he'll be an even tougher audience for you. He has his own men and power base, and he loves rubbing Jack's nose in that.
And what can I do about that?
Same as everyone else. Bribe him. He likes fine art, antiques, expensive shit from before the fall. When he sees something that used to be valuable, he can't stop himself. 0 self-control.
Alright, where can I find something like that?
I heard of an old Polish guy who lived in a penthouse by Liberation Passage. They say he was an art collector. You can try his place. You can only get there via paraglider. That's why there's a chance something's left. I'll be on the radio and guide you to him.
What about you, huh? Going on a hunt?
No, a party. It's Danier's birthday, but you never know when a guest list will overlap with a hit list. Why don't you come and have a drink with us when you're done with Juan?
I don't think Danier likes me.
He doesn't like anybody. We'll be in touch.
اوكي جل هذاك يبغى له تحفة كذا بس نرشيه ويستانس على التحف. غبي هو كذا يحب الاشياء الغريبة. نايس طلعت القمة هذه في مكان سري هنا بس ما اتوقع ان يمديني عليه لكن بسم الله الحق حلو. ايوه اوه باركور اوكي خله نجي بعدين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اوه تعال تعال تعال. هاي في مثبط هنا يا حبيبي. خبل انت. اي هذا نايس ثانك يو فيري ماتش. اوكي معي سيف هنا انا اشوف. اوكي سيف بيدين خلوني اطوره لاني شريته هذا. مدمجه 156 وهذا 155. هذا سيف يد واحده هذا يدين. والفاس لا عاد نشوف اذا احتاجناه ولا شيء لان الفأس يدف. السيوف تقطع بس لكن الدف او الدف معروفه الدفع حق الفوس كويس. المهم نكمل طريقنا بسم الله. الليل كيف اطلع فوق انا الحين عشان اروح هناك؟ اتوقع اني احتاج هذا فبسم الله. نايس روح. يمديك ولا لا؟ يمديك 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 يمديك. نايس 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 بس 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 والله تودينا انت. هلو اشوف زومبي امورنا طيبه. نايس وصلنا. اكسكيوز مي. هذه الشقه حقته. اعثر على عناصر قيمه من اجل خوان. الله ياخذك يا خوان. ايش هذا؟ بحث.
Luan, there's nothing left in here.
اما
Daniel said it's a virgin spot. Keep looking.
طيب طيب.
Luan, I think I found his stash.
هلا والله.
A helicopter was coming for this guy.
هذه هنا.
They sent everything to the roof. I'm headed there to look.
Good luck.
اكسكيوز مي. وين حصل هذه؟ انا في السطح هذاي. اوه عنده.
Fuck. There aren't any paintings left.
Come on, man.
Everything's been destroyed. Hey, Luan, found our collector, but no sign of his collection. Luan? Hey, you there?
شيء ما تسمع لي.
Aiden, I told you I was leaving.
Okay, quick thing. Nothing here except for a bottle of whiskey and one of vodka. At least the whiskey's the good stuff.
Juan likes a good whiskey. Maybe if you get him shit-faced, he'll loosen up, so to speak.
So he's still in the canteen?
I saw him leaving. Seemed to be heading back to the ship, probably to his quarters.
Okay, I'll go there.
اخذ هذه ولا لا؟
That vodka, Daniel is a big fan. If you're planning to drop by, which you probably aren't, but if you really want to get to know this city, this is the way. Just saying.
اوكي هات. خذ الشراب. طيب تحدث الاخوان وعليك الذهاب الى حفلة دانيور. لا دانيور الله يستر عليه. بروح الاخوان بسم الله. هلا والله. اشكر ام التنقل السريع. ليه تنقص استمن بسرعة كمان مان. استمتعوا عيال في المناظر. هذيك السفينة حقت ال اوكي. كانتين وينه؟ اتوقع اني لازم انزل شوي. لحق 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 لحد يموت. ايش اللي منطقة محظورة يا الربع؟ بس وقف انت هنا. هلو. اوح. في زعيم عصابة. اوه حق المشقين. عشان عش. منطقة خطيرة اجيهم بعدين ذول ما عليه. والله والله ايش السالفة؟ تعال. عطوه يا شباب. شوفوا. ما حد قال لي اجي هنا عند البيس كيبر.
I admire your persistence. Almost curious what you do after I send you packing yet again.
You'll regret it.
"16-year-old Highland single malt. Bottled the year before the pandemic broke out. I've read that one barrel of this stuff sold at auction for over $500,000. What a sublime present."
لا ما شكرا. نو ايش تسوي فيه ذا الحين عشان برفض.
You're right. Better don't mix work and romance. Bad outcomes. What can I say? You broke down my defenses. So, you're still after those lamps. Did Matt tell you why he wanted them? And why he really wanted them?
Yeah, to take control of the TV tower.
Wait, he's serious? Is he crazy? Nobody tried that for over a decade.
يريد مات حماية المدينة. لم يعد الأمر خطيرا.
So I guess it's dangerous. That's what the lamps are for.
But lamps need electricity to run. The last I heard, the juice ain't flowing there. People have tried to take it without power. Heroes and fools alike. All ended up as volatile snacks.
That's Matt's problem. What do you care?
I care because something's not right. Can't you sense that as well, Aiden?
Matt wants to prepare to defend the city from the Butcher's coming attack.
So we should start building him a monument, right? Only problem? The Butcher isn't planning any attack.
How do you know?
I have my spies. Among the renegades as well. Since the end of the war, we have occupied the city center, while the Colonel squats in the dam. One push of a lever, and half the city will find itself under toxic water. The Colonel is not stupid. He knows war would be the end of everything.
إذا لما هاجموا شقوا المقصف؟
So why did the Butcher attack the canteen? That's in the city center.
Good question. Maybe it wasn't the Colonel who gave the order. Something more is going on. It's something we don't yet understand.
What about the UV lamps? Why does he want them then?
Jack is hiding something. For a while now, he's been ordering way more lamps than he could possibly need. And then some of those lamps always disappear. No accounting for them once we deliver.
ماذا تقصد؟
Why would Jack skim UV lamps?
And here, friend, the mystery takes flight. Jack never got over the fact that he didn't defeat the Butcher back when he had the chance, years ago. He knew that if he attacked the dam, the Colonel would close the floodgates. And the rising water levels would push the chemicals up out of the ground, burning through everything that lives in the city. It's been a stalemate for over 10 years, each waiting for the other to make a move. But then, someone turned the power on and something changed. And the renegades attacked the canteen.
I'm not here for my health, Juan. I need the lamps to
find out what happened to your sister.
Right. هذا.
I told you I got my spies. Might be able to find something out about Waltz and your sister. Specifically about the GRE scientist you and Matt are trying to contact. I'd even say with my resources I can find this person faster than Matt. I actually doubt he's able to find them at all.
سأبقى مع مات. بإمكاني مساعدتك. أنا ما أبغى أكون مع مات اللي هو ذاك القائد القوات السلام. أني أكون مع هذا الغبي.
Let's help each other.
Smart man, Aiden. Barely in town a minute and you picked the right side already. I'll give you the lamps. That'll keep Matt from getting suspicious. But then, go to the cathedral. There's a guy hiding out there. Total nutjob, but a tech savant. Get him to fix this old piece of spy tech. If we get it working, we can bug the transmitter Jack wants to place on top of the VNC spire. Have him do his thing. By tapping Matt's comms, we'll find out what he's doing with the extra lamps. And knowing's half the battle, kiddo.
نايس. انضمينا مع هذا أجل. خوان هذا عنده جواسيس وعنده معلومات، وجاك مات من الجهة الأخرى. تحسه في شيء يخبيه. ماني مرتاح لهذاك، مع اني كنت ابغى اكون مع قوات حفظ السلام، لكن عموما ما احنا مع الناجين. خلينا نشوف خوان ايش عنده جواسيس، عنده معلومات كثيرة. تحسه كذا يعني عنده امكانية، عنده اشياء كثير. خليني اكون في صف، انا في الاخير ابغى مصلحتي انا. كيف عرف اني ادور اختي وادور والتس؟ هذه معلومات قيمة يعني. المهمة تقول اذهب الى كاتدرائية ساينت بول ما ادري ايش اسمها ذي. اوف هذه الجزيرة مرة بعيدة، فعشان كذا اشوف ان الافضل نكمل الحلقة الجاية، لان مرة طولت وانا اصور الحلقة هذه. اوكي يا عيال، كذا وصلنا نهاية الفيديو. اتمنى عجبتكم الحلقة. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك، اشهد ان لا اله الا انت، استغفرك واتوب اليك. السلام عليكم.